to decide things for myself.
When you feel like all you lost is found, just face your fears and take a look around. For when it seems like you can't carry on, you'll find who was there with you all along. So stay determined, keep your spirits true. For change will never stop without you. So stay loyal, keep your desires close, and remember what you hold dearly the most.
So, Flint, I've been sleeping on the sofa. Where have you been sleeping?
Outside.
Hey, do you ever take off that mask? I've never seen what you look like underneath it.
Perhaps it's better that way. I like to be mysterious. You should try it sometime.
What? I should wear a mask too?
No, I mean you could use a change of outfit. If you're truly on our side, then you should look the part.
Okay, now that I have your attention, I have an idea. I have a plan! A plan of what I think Emily should use the crystal for.
What is it?
Well, I learned from my experiment last week that no matter how hard Emily tries, my fate can be changed. If there's no reality out there where I can bring him back, then I'm going to make everyone feel the same pain I felt when I discovered the harsh truth of this world. And I'm going to make everyone realize the truth soon enough.
And how do you plan on doing that?
I hate to admit it, but I need your help if I want any chance of this plan succeeding. You must know a lot about making people suffer.
You could say that, but I think I understand now. If that perfect world doesn't exist, then you should show people that the world isn't perfect. But I have one question. What do you plan to do once you succeed? Will you rule over the chaos you've caused alone? Or are you going to rule alongside me?
You're so annoying sometimes. There is no we or us, Flint. Not anymore. From now on, it is just me. Understand?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
So, what do I have to do with all of this? And why do you need the crystal's powers?
A long time ago, I made a fatal mistake. And on that day, I discovered that this world is full of unlimited potential. Potential that needs to be governed over by someone. Someone who could use their power to better the lives of everyone. Someone like me.
No, someone like me. I'm the one in charge now, Flint.
We'll see about that.
Hey, Beryl, can I ask you something?
Of course you can, dear.
Ever since Lukas told me that there was a spell that allows you to talk with spirits, I've been eager to talk to my mom. I want to talk to her every day, but it's just, I'm scared to see what she'll think of me.
First of all, returning someone more than once isn't possible. You can only use the return spell once per person. Besides, there is no reason for you to speak with your mother. She will derail you from the path you're on. She will manipulate you and tell you to join the side of your brother and father, so there is no reason for you to speak with her.
But I just...
Enough, Emily! You should take a walk. You seem a little tense, dear.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just wanted to talk to her one last time in this world. In the end. I can fix this. I can make everything right again. Everything will be okay in the end.
Oh, don't worry. That's already on my agenda.
I can get it right this time.
Thank you.
Why can't I just be happy? I wouldn't want to fight me either. And I'm not your sister. I was right to leave. I was right to betray them. They were wrong. I was right. I was always right.
Emily!
What are you doing here?
Saving you?
Ugh, looks like you're still the same old Lucas. What do you want?
No. I'll be asking the questions here. What's going on with your crystal?
Why do you suddenly care?
Because you're still my sister. I care about you, Emily. So tell me, what's going on with your crystal?
If you cared about me, you would have let me stay in that world. A world where everything was perfect. We could have had everything we've ever wanted. But of course, you always have to be better than me, right?
Emily, please, just hear me out.
Shut up! I don't care anymore! How many times do I have to tell you?
Emily, please, I'm trying to work on my anger. Why can't you just sensibly talk?
Ugh, you always think you're the good one, the better one. Everyone just adores you, but for me, no one has ever believed or cared for me as they do for you, except for Beryl, so I will stay with her, and I'm not going anywhere.
Emily, what's wrong with you? You always have to complain about something, don't you?
Just shut up!
No, you need to learn to listen to what I have to say for once. Pause! Why do you feel the need to do this? Do you know how upset Dad is? Do you know how hard it is for him? Can't you see what you're doing is wrong?
Again! I'm not wrong! You're wrong! Pause! No!
Emily, please wake up. Emily!
What? Just leave me alone! I don't need you, okay?
Fine then. You're welcome.
Beryl, please. I need your help.
Floyd? This is a surprise. How did you find me?
Beryl, It's just been so long since I last saw you.
Where have you been these past 12 years?
I could ask the same thing to you. I missed you.
Well, why don't you come in and we can catch up?
Okay.
So, what made you want to visit me all of a sudden?
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Sorry for what?
Everything was my fault. If I was just a little stronger, then we wouldn't have lost him.
You always seem to be obsessed with the idea of becoming stronger. Hey, Floyd! I have an idea. I know of the perfect way that you can become stronger.
How's that?
By avenging your brother, of course.
Yeah, duh. Of course I want to get my revenge. Although, I don't fully remember who killed him.
Oh, I know who it was.
Well, doesn't it make sense that the only person who could be responsible for his death would have to be someone close to him?
Yeah, I guess it does make sense when you put it that way.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
So who was it? Who's the guy that I have to teach a lesson to?
It's the one person that has always been able to go undetected. The one person that nobody would expect. His name is Damien Diaford. Perhaps you've heard of him before.
Wait, Damien? You mean Flora's Damien, right? So all this time, Damien was the one behind it all. It makes so much sense. No wonder why he was acting so weird earlier. I knew he looked suspicious. He didn't want to admit that he was the one responsible. He'll pay for this.
Well, that was a lot easier than expected.
What was that?
I said that I'm glad you understand. I want to avenge Icor as well, but you're quite obviously capable of handling that yourself, right? Everything is falling into place. Soon, even Flint will understand my reasoning. This little game of mine has only just begun. But soon, it'll be game over.
When you feel